Good morning, Tristan. It's Kerry here from Pacific Title Lexus Cairns. So what I would like to do for you today is a high definition virtual tour of our 2019 Mazda CX-5 Max Sport all-wheel drive in charcoal grey. So basically I'm just going to go through the vehicle itself, just point out if there's any bad perfections in the motor vehicle or any stone chips or any chips in the windscreen or in the trim as well too. So I'll just let you know a little bit more about the dealership here itself. Basically, we own two pre-owned dealerships, one here on 77 Mulgrave Road and the other one south of us of Cairns, 2 kilometres on the left-hand side. We have 235 Mulgrave Road, and next to that is our new franchise dealership, Toyota and Lexus as well too, parts and service department as well. So just to let you know that we also own opposite lock, four-wheel drive, and we do all our reconditioning through Coral Motors as well too. So as you can see in the background right there, Tristan, is our showroom floor, so it's 2 stories. I'm not too sure if you've actually been in Cairns itself. We're actually in the heart of city of Cairns. The city is about 1.5 kilometres away from us, from the dealership itself. So what I'm going to do right now is going to get straight into the video. Basically go around the vehicle itself, just make sure I can point out if there's any bad perfections in the motor vehicle or any dents or scratches as well too. So let's get straight into the front bar. As you can see, I'm going to get right down, giving you a look at the front bar. It actually is fitted out with the factory fog lights. Also, you can see that it's got front parker sensors on the front of it as well too. It's got the nice good size grille with a chrome trimming around it. And just at, on this side here, you got 1 and 2 as well on the passenger side. So as you can see, that the front bar's in pretty good condition. I'm just going to go up onto the bonnet now and just giving you a look at the paintwork on there. Just make sure there is no perfections in the paint itself. Fantastic, that looks really good. As you can see there's a lot of gloss in that paint. I'm just going to go up onto the windscreen, just make sure there is no chips or cracks in the windscreen itself. Fantastic, that looks good, Tristan. All right, so I'm just going to look down the passenger side of the vehicle, just check out the paint, just make sure there is no ripples in the paint. That looks really, really good. So I'm just going to make my way to the rear of the vehicle right now, Tristan. All right, that looks pretty good. So just going to go down a little bit just to that rear bar. Before I go on the rear bar, I just want to look on top of the roof just to make sure there's no perfection in the roof itself or any hull damage. That is in really good condition. So especially for 24,000 Ks on it, you expect that's actually nearly new condition. There's a little bit of a bird poop on the revision mirror, but we can get that sorted out for you. All right, I'm just going to open up the passenger side door just to give you a look at the trim. Fantastic, that trim looks really good. Down on the kick panel, just make sure there is no wear and tear on that. Up onto the dash. Back on the driver's side. Over on the passenger seat. There is the logbooks and spare keys there. I'll get through them as well too once I get into the vehicle. Just open the passenger rear door just to give you a look at the trim. Fantastic. Up onto the front seats at the back, and then basically look inside the rear seats, so you can see how clean and tidy that's actually been looked after. Hardly ever been sat in as well too there, Tristan. All right, so I'm just going to look at the rear now. Just going to go down the rear bar. You can see that it's got the rear parker sensors as well too. There's about 4 of them. Fantastic. Okay, so I'm just going to go up and show you that it has got reverse camera on it as well too. That's actually underneath there. Fantastic. All right, so I'm just going to lift up the rear boot and just going to go through the rear boot three as well, because you do get a little bit of luggage damage here as well. There's a tiny little scratch here, but we can get that fixed for you before delivery if you decide to purchase the motor vehicle. So you can see that it's got the parcel shelf on there as well. That actually clips up to there. And then just with the back seat, you can fold them down with these little handles here. So the rear seats do flip down. So I'll give you a bit of the demonstration. Perfect. That looks pretty good. Okay, so I'm just going to go on the driver's side, down the rear part now. Just going to look at the paint itself. Fantastic. That looks pretty good. Okay, so I'm just going to make my way down to the front of the vehicle. Fantastic there, Tristan. As you can see, it's in really, really good condition, especially a 19 plate done 24,000 Ks on there. All right, I'm just going to open up the passenger door right now, just to go look at the trim. That's in really good condition. Up onto the kick panel, through the back seat. All right, fantastic, looks good. Okay, I'm just going to open up the driver's side door right now. I'm just going to give you a look at the trim. As you can see, that it's got your power mirrors, folding mirrors as well. That's all electric, and also moving your mirrors from left to right. Okay, on that kick panel, up onto the dash. All right, I'm just about to jump in the vehicle right now. I'm just going to start that up for you right now, Tristan. As you can see, push button start. Fantastic. That's pretty good, pretty quiet. Just going to turn the air conditioning up a little bit. It is a little bit warm in here. All right, before I go away from the steering wheel, I just want to give you a bit of a look at the steering wheel itself, just to make sure there's no bad perfections on that side. You can see the steering wheel is in really, really good condition. Fantastic. All right, so you can see on there, it's got your volume controls and voice recognition, and then you've got your Bluetooth underneath that as well too. Also changing your station and the information. And on the right side of that steering wheel, you've got your cruise control with your adaptable cruise control as well too, so you can adapt that between 10 to 20, 30 meters of person in front of you. You're also down there as well too, you've got your lane departure and also I-stop. So a lot of people ask about I-stop. I-stop is when you actually stop at a light or stopping somewhere with your brakes on. The car will automatically shut off for about a couple of minutes, and then it'll actually, if it's too long, it'll start back up again. You can turn that on and turn that off as well. As you can see, the odometer reading is 24,182 on the clock. Alright, so as you can see, I've got the audio sound system there. It's set up already in the set nav. I'll put the reverse camera on right now. Fantastic, that looks pretty good. Alright, so as you can see in the center part, I'm just mucking around with the joystick that's actually here in the center side. You can go back up onto the audio, and I can go back to home screen on that for you. Alright, okay, so just going down now, just to look at the air conditioning system. It's got your dual air, so you can change all your heating sensors if you want to. Yeah, underneath that is your 12 volt, so you can plug in your accessory cords. And then we'll have a look at the auto transmission. You've got your sports mode, as you can see there, or normal mode. And then below that is actually your handbrake, so you can push down to release it and pull up to put it on. You've got the center console with your cup holders as well too. Just opening that up, as you can see that it's got the dual USB and AUX plug, plus another 12 volt auxiliary. And then you've got your coin box there as well too. Alright, so I'm just going to put the camera up onto the dash, go across to the top of the dash just to see how tidy and clean that is. You can see the around it as well too. Alright, so as you can see, you've got your owner's manual there, you've got 2 keys, and you've got your service book here as well too. So like I said to you, the vehicle is actually originally from Cairns itself. It's been a one owner, and I can show you the service history on it. So you got 9,000, then you got your 18,000 Ks, and then the next one is 24,000 Ks. So it's full book, full service history with that. All right. I'm I'm just going to go into the bonnet now and just show you about the engine bay before the end of the video ends up. Alright Tristan, so this is actually an engine, but I want to show you the engine bay itself, how clean and tidy that is actually. Alright, fantastic. That has actually come to the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to give me a call or send me a text message. Thank you. Talk to you soon.